been streamed in 84 years. It feels so long ago. I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone's having a good day, had a good weekend. I am so tired. I'm so tired. Fuck's my pen. Where'd my pen go? There it is. I found it. Crisis averted. Hello, how are you doing? We're drawing comics today because I didn't know what else to do. Hey yo. Wait a minute. You guys are on top of me. Yeah, sure, why not? Chat's supposed to be behind me. Oh yeah, I was at a convention. Oh, come on. My fucking tablet isn't working. Come on. It does this all the time. I hate this thing. Screw you, Cintiq. And your expensive ass tablets that don't even work. I mean, this thing is ancient. Come on. I'm gonna have to plug it and plug it back in. Let me try it again. Things might shift around. Don't worry, everything's okay. Try to turn this back on. Okay, let's see if it works now. There we go. I have to constantly plug and unplug it because it either won't turn on or the pen won't work. It is highly annoying, and it does it constantly, but I refuse to pay for a new tablet because I might have to get a new car. Not a new car, like a used car. I'm too poor for a new car. This sucks because my car's paid off. But once everyone is here, or once I think everyone who's going to show up shows up, I have a story to tell you all. I have a story of the weekend. The weekend traveling to convention was rough. It was rough. It's quite a tale. And it involves my car. Sure I told you guys the comic that we're drawing story, so I won't have to elaborate on that, but I will tell you the story of my weekend. I wish it was a sexy story. It is a tragic tale. It is a tragic tale. I wanted to cry. I wanted to throw up. The con itself was fine. The con was actually pretty good. I did well. Better than I would normally do at cons. I'm slowly getting better with the cons. So that's the bright side of it. But all the money that I make or made is gonna have to go towards my car. It wasn't a huge profit, but all the profit that I made is going towards my car. No one was injured. I'm gonna put that out there. No one was injured. No one was in an accident or anything. It's just very unfortunate of events. Everyone's okay. So the tale begins Saturday morning. That's the transition to the way back when, a couple of days ago. It started off that I set my alarm the night before because I finally finished packing. and I managed to condense and consolidate all my items. And I set the time for my alarm, but I didn't turn it on. I set the time but didn't turn it on. But luckily, I was so paranoid about waking up on time that I woke up anyway. Like, I woke up 20 minutes late. Or like 10, 20 minutes late? It was 20 minutes late, which isn't bad. But I wasn't able to cosplay like I wanted. And I'm like, whatever, it's fine. I'll just wear comfy clothes. Yeah, it was, I mean, it's not like a huge repair issue, but I'll get to that part of the story. Yep, it woke up. Luckily. So, there are 4 of us going to this convention. Can you guys hear the music? No one answered me if you guys could or not. So 4 of us were driving together to the convention. Me, my friend that I normally share booths with, but we had our own separate tables this time. But we always carpool when we go out of town, so we can save money. Okay, thank you. Music's loud? Alright. Okay, and then we were bringing 1 helper each, because tables usually involve a secondary pass, so you can have a helper. What's up, bro? And, so, this is the first time we're going to this convention. It was Bold Matsuri. And, it was the first time we're going, and apparently the coordinator for this event is a little bit anal. But, like, I respect it. I respect enforcing your rules and stuff. I respect it. But the rule was, if you do not check in by 9 a.m., you lose your table. You forfeit. Am I talking too loud? My mic was peaking. I'll lower it a little bit. Doctor just said anal? That's, what? I'm listening. And, so it's a 2-hour and some change drive. Yeah. So it's a 2-hour and some change drive. So we have to leave no later than 6:30. No later. For us to have a comfortable amount of time. So with a comfortable amount of time, would have been 6:30. Minimum. So one of the helpers texts me that he has a flat tire, so he's not going to be able to drive to my house, so I have to go pick him up. So, like, we're frantically packing the car, because the other helper came to my house, and he was an angel. Only one that didn't have issues. Everyone else had issues. He was a perfect little angel. So we pack the car, I, like, throw whatever clothes I'm gonna wear, and my toothbrush in a bag, and we leave. And then I go drive to pick up my friend, and then drive to go pick up my other friend, the one that I do booths with, the one that has the other booth. And she's not quite ready, which I expected, which is fine. And so I'm like, okay, well, while she's finishing up, we'll just pack her stuff in the car for her, and we'll put the roof storage that I bought. Because I bought a roof storage thing so that there'd be more space in the car. Because the last time we did an event, whoever was sitting in the back just had stuff on them, and it was a lot of stuff, and I felt bad, so I bought a roof storage. And so we did all that, we put all the things, and I don't have any roof racks, so we had to hook it underneath the weather seal. That was the instructions that were given to us. So we got it up there, we get all the stuff in the car, and it is 6:45. 6:45, which is not great, and I am panicking that we're not gonna make it in time. And so we get in the car, we start driving, and I am driving like a madman, and I managed to shave off 5 minutes from the drive, trying, because there was a lot of speed checks on the way, so I couldn't, like, so wherever I could, I shaved off whatever I could, and we make it to the convention At 8:57. 8:57. We had 3 minutes. I felt the entire drive. I felt like I was gonna throw up. I was so anxious for 2 hours. And 8:50. You imagine driving all that way? You lose your table. But luckily, we signed in 8:57, and the coordinator was there, and he gave us like a side eye, and he's like, 3 minutes. And I was like, yeah, it was a whole ordeal. One of us had a flat tire. And then, we set up, and it was fine. The Sonic Stamp Rally didn't go that well, to be fair. Like, only a couple people claimed the prizes. And then, after the convention, we all went to eat, try to chillax. And then it started pouring. Like, pouring rain. Like, it was really bad. Like, fat rain. You're right, on time is on time. But it was like big old fat rain. And then we get in, and then we all run to the car, and we get in, and guess whose car is leaking? Rain! All the rain was getting in my car because the storage bin, being under the weather strip, made it not a tight enough seal. So now there is so much water pouring into my car. It got so wet in there. And now it smells like mildew. It smells so bad in my car. Now I have to get it detailed. It is so bad. Detailing is expensive. You know how expensive to detail your car? And I have fabric seats, not leather seats. I have cloth seats. Oh, what kind of comic did you draw? Cloth seats. And then we made it to the hotel. And that went fine. We all slept. We had a nice sleep. And then they had a nice breakfast at the hotel. They had cheesy scrambled eggs. And that was pretty good. Yeah, my car is fucked. At least it's not like broken, but like the inside is fucked. I have to drive with the windows down. I drove to work with all 4 windows down. Like, I can't breathe in here. So I'm gonna have to find a detailer. But what was I saying? Yeah, I had cheesy eggs, and they were great. And then we went to the store to buy snacks because con food is expensive. But I had rice balls at the con, and they were really good. Is it the kind of hotel, breakfast with waffle maker, and yes, it did. They did have a waffle maker where you make your own waffles and stuff. Oh, nice. And then we went back to the con. It was only a 2-day con. And yeah, the second day was pretty good. We did alright. It didn't rain again, luckily. Oh yeah. A lot of places we go, the breakfast is pretty mid. It's like, here's a bowl of cereal, or one of those cup cereals, or a box of cereal, and some toast. Breakfast. I'm like, that's not breakfast included. But and then we drove back home. Pretty great. It was a decent drive. Oh, and there was like a mat that went under the storage bag, and at some point we lost the mat. We have no idea at what point. So hopefully it didn't land on someone's windshield. Or hopefully it didn't cause anyone like issue. But I feel bad. Because I was taking the bag off after we went home, and I was like, where's the mat? And then we're just all looking at each other like, right? I can pack my own cereal if I really wanted cereal. And then like at the end of the con, the coordinator for the stamp rally, was like, oh, if you have any leftover prizes and your peoples or you or your helpers want to take some home, go ahead. And I'm looking at the Discord like, the fuck? Don't just volunteer my shit. That shit was expensive to make. Don't just volunteer it to people. Like, don't just, like, discuss that with me. Don't just tell people, yeah, just take it. No. And then, like, I had to awkwardly message the Discord, like, hey, I would prefer that I had my prize pieces back because they were a bit expensive. I feel weird asking for them back, but again, they were expensive. And they're like, oh, okay. So everyone brought me back whatever was left over. But it's like, it's one thing if I had contributed like a sticker, And it's like, sure, whatever. Stickers cost me pennies to make. Or like 20 cents. I forget what the actual number is. But I had badge reels, like little badge reels. And they were a significant size and they were a significant cost. And it's like, if there's 6 people in the stamp rally and all of us have helpers, that's 12 reels. That's a significant amount of money that I'm losing. Because it's one thing if it's, being given away for the stamp rally, because it's like, it's supposed to promote sales and whatnot. But just to be given away, when I could, the stamp rally failed, at least I can sell them. But it's just like, bruh. Because everyone else contributed like a print or a sticker or a button. And I think one person contributed a charm. And I think the person with the charm, like, asked for them back, too. So it was like, don't take my shit. Like, if you really wanted one, sure. Maybe I'd give one to you if you asked me. Like, sure. But don't just give away 12 of them without asking me. I'm not even sure if I got them all back. Because I had made 30. And I think only got back 18. And I'm not sure how many prizes were claimed. I know at least 5. But I don't think I got all of them back. But it's fine. It's fine. So that was my weekend. Oh, God. But yeah, that's my story. And now we're gonna draw another story that has nothing to do with that. The drive? Oh yeah, today's Sprite is red, white, and berry. It tastes like one of those like ice popsicles that you have in the summer. I need it to decompress. So don't judge me today. Ooh. Oh yeah, a big ol' get you some ASMR. But yeah. But those badge reels and everything else will get put on the shop at some point, hopefully this week, if you guys are interested. I was pretty proud of my prize. I put a lot of thought into it. And like one of the prizes was a fucking OC button. Who wants your OC? They want like something Sonic related, not your OC. Any thoughts on Adobe? What are they getting sued for? Hold up. Adobe sued. By the government? The Department of Justice and Federal Trade Commission sued Adobe, accusing the popular maker of design software like Photoshop and Illustrator using hidden fees and Byzantine customer service process to make it nearly impossible to cancel annual. That's funny. Ooh. Ooh. Evil business practices. Yes. I support this. I'm probably gonna end up quitting using Premiere. Because it is getting pricey. And I'm getting kicked off of my parents' car insurance. I'm gonna have to start paying my own car. Well, I do pay car insurance, but like I have to get my own plan because I don't live with them, and so I have to get a different plan. And if I am to get a new car, I'm hoping. I'm not sure if I am going to. Like, it'll be old and in a cheaper car. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, let's get a 2024 blah blah blah. No, it'll probably be like a 2018 because my current car is a 2016. But I need something bigger for the cons out of town and stuff because I don't have enough trunk space at all. So that's been the debate going on right now. I have to figure out my finances. Talk to Flo or the lizard. Oh yeah, because my parents were using Allstate and they're trying to get out of it because apparently they're ripping them off. Old in 2016. Oh no, like it's not old. Like it still runs fine, except it was being weird over the weekend. It kept beeping. It's probably fine, but but like it is riddled with dog hair and now it smells moldy and it doesn't really suit my needs size-wise. So it's like maybe I should try to get a different car. But when I say old, I mean like older, not calling that old. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Alright. But yeah. At least I did well at the convention. Not the best, but well enough. It gives me hope for the future. It's just like, I don't know. It really hurts your... What's the word I'm looking for? Your confidence when you have stuff on your table that's free and people still don't want it. 88 and 05. If they still working, keep them. Keep them. If I didn't have to part with mine, I mean, I don't have to, but it's just like, in the long run, I feel like it would be more beneficial. Because, like, it doesn't quite suit my needs. Because before I got it because I just needed to get to point A to point B, but now there's, like, other factors. Lots of people use Adobe software, and it's unfair to see your bill higher than expected with those hidden fees and canceling subscriptions will cost. I didn't know it costs money, but I mean, I've had a subscription for such a long time. To pay to stop. Yeah, it is stupid. Were there any booby mouse pads in those prizes that got taken? No. It was just the Sonic badge reels. Those prizes I left here. I thought about trying to sell them, but it's like, no, it wouldn't be fair. Because you guys haven't seen the avatar, so why should random people out in the wild get to see it? You guys get first dibs. But have you considered Paint Tool SAI for PC art and IBS Paint? I use Procreate on my iPad for on the go and Clip Studio Paint on PC because OG Clip Studio Paint is a one-time purchase, so I don't have to pay a subscription. If you want to use Clip Studio Paint on the iPad, though, you have to pay a subscription. You can't just one-time buy it on the iPad. So I'm trying to learn Procreate. It is different. But on the PC, it's a one-time purchase. So I don't really need to expand my horizons outside, but I will be looking for an alternative video. Yes, it does have animation features. I think Procreate does too. It is bullshit, because I remember when they first announced the subscription and they backpedaled a little bit because they're like, we promise to never turn our software into a subscription. And then they got around it by basically making Clip Studio Paint 2 the subscription service, and like, yeah, we're just not going to support the old one anymore. We didn't break our promise. And I was like, damn, Clip Studio, damn. You did us dirty. It did us dirty. Man, I'm still hoping to get the Avatar premiered hopefully before my vacation. Oh yeah, everyone starts following other business models. Like, they have morals for like a little bit, but then they're like, damn, we could be making so much more money. And then they chuck their morals out the window. But what was I saying? $5 for ads. Ahoy, ahoy. But yeah, there were some complications with my model. Her arms aren't bending correctly. They look noodly because the weight isn't distributed in the rig properly. So when she bends her arm, it collapses the forearm, so it makes it look like a wide crease. So it looks like Adventure Time noodle arms. So I contacted the modeler and he says that he can't fix it right away. And it's like, I mean, it's probably not super necessary because I don't think I'll have her move her arms too much. But I was planning to do some arm movement, but I don't want it to look jank. And I'm still waiting on something I commissioned to be complete. But once that's complete, it should be all hunky-dory. And then the whole arm thing will just have to be a later thing, because I am plagued with inconveniences with this fucking avatar. And I just want to have it out there. You know? Just have it out there. These arms are heavy. There's vomit on a sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. Deruba. Who's charging me stuff? Ah. Twitch almost made their subs $5.99 on the 13th. It seems lots of people spoke up and the price about the price increase, and after the 13th the price were the same too. So it's gonna be $1 difference. But it's like, I don't understand why certain things increase in price, because it's like, what is the, like, what are the increasing costs, you know? Because, like, you pay X amount of people to work a serve, to maintain the thing. So, like, why does the cost increase? Because they want more money. They want us to stay poor. Does my avatar have hands? It has hands. She got claws. She got claws. Rawr. One of these days I'm just gonna like whip it out. My avatar. Forget the whole special thing. The whole special thing I've been planning. He's just like, sup guys, and act like nothing's different. You guys will be like, oh my god! And we're like, why are you guys freaking out? Technically I can move my hands. And I would like to be able to do that kind of stuff. Just like, sup guys? No, nothing's different. What are you talking about? People were like, did we miss the debut? What the fuck? And they're gonna be like looking through the channel, be like, where the fuck was the debut? Like, debut? What are you talking about? I've always looked like this. This has always been me. You just haven't realized it yet. You know, it's like, it'll be like, you know, Lucky Charms. You have, you know, you have to believe they're there. And when you're an adult, they just become round. You don't get to see the little shapes anymore. You guys weren't believing hard enough before. Twitch just isn't profitable, so they will get money from anywhere, like from ad subs and ad remover. I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't know how, like, Twitch makes profit. But, like, I would assume they just, you know, skim off the top like YouTube does whenever people make, like, donations and whatnot. There's a generation that knows Cinnamon Toast Crunch used to have an old Chef Guy mascot. The cannibalistic minion cereal pieces are Zoomer trash. And there's a generation that knows that Cinnamon was Cinnamon, and now he's just a generic cinnamon stick. He's no longer cultured. I feel like Lucky Charms are just the same as regular Cheerios with just marshmallow. It probably is. All cereals the fucking same. I have to watch Sonic 1 and 2. And then I'll be excited for Sonic 3. One of my friends is like, oh, we gotta go see Sonic 3. And I'm like, I haven't seen 2. He's like, oh, then we'll have to watch 2. I'm like, but I haven't seen 1. And he's like, tech companies are financial black holes valued public for the perception they have infinite potential growth. And the bad apple from Apple Jacks was such a gorgeous stop motion step. Yeah, I like those commercials. But now everything's just so like, oh, well, you know, someone's gonna find it offensive. I'm like, everyone finds something offensive. You can't please everyone. People are gonna find, like, you can do the kindest act in the world, and someone will be offended by it. I mean, it's fucking cereal, man. They took away Aunt Jemima. But the oatmeal cereal, but the oatmeal guy, Quaker Oats, still on the box. Still on the fucking box. Alright, this is gonna be a tough perspective. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Okay, I need the little sucky hose in my mouth because I'm at the dentist. I don't eat that much syrup, so it hasn't really affected me that much, but I think it's just dumb. Because, like, it's been on Jemima, the cute little bottle, and now they're like, that's racist. To who? They took Uncle Ben off the box. They took Uncle Ben off the rice box. Now he's nobody's uncle. It's rice. Excuse me, I have been drinking. Technically, since you watched Sonic Adventure 2 via Spooky Floof, hopefully the Sonic 3 movie will be easier to appreciate. Well, I'm gonna watch the first and second movie. I'm gonna do it. You know, I gotta respect the people for listening to the peoples and reanimating all that shit. Oh, my drink is empty. It's all empty. Are they like afraid that no one's gonna buy it? Like, it's like this syrup ain't trustworthy. I'm like, that's racist. That's more racist than taking the fucking thing off. I don't understand the world, man. It's just like we're just peoples. We're all just peoples, and it's just like we're literally no different from each other. My gaming, like the games I've been playing. I haven't played in a while. I was so busy last week. I feel like I haven't streamed in like months. It's only been like a week. Like, who's next? That's the dumbest thing. And people were like, that's offensive. I'm like, you're the only one getting offended. Because the people that you were saying would be offended are not the ones getting offended. You know? It is just an American issue. Hispanic, Asians, Africans, and places out with their real problems consider America mentally ill. Everyone is mentally ill because they have nothing better to do with their time. They have nothing better to do with their time. What we're gonna do? Just cut that part off. But it's like, it's always like those people that like think they're being helpful. They're like, oh my god, I care so much about this cause, and you guys should care about this cause because, you know, I am such a humanitarian and a vegetarian. And it's like, bitch, I ain't seen you out there building houses for poor people. People try to look like a hero by calling things that aren't racist. There is real racism going on in the world, and they choose to go after stupid shit rather than real. Exactly. There are whole wars being fought right now in the world, and we're just being petty. Because, like, it's easier to call out something tiny and look like a social justice warrior instead of actually helping some in some way that is significant. Cause but it goes both ways. Like, it goes both ways. Because, like, I'll hear people on TikTok, and, like, this goes for, like, black people and, like, people of the LGBTQ, where they're like, you know, you have a friend who is X, Y, or Z, and they're going through a tough time, and you can help them by giving them money. Just give them money. And it's like, no, I got my own fucking bills to pay. Why should I give you money just because you feel different? Like, no. Hard pass. But that's like those extremist people. That's not like, you know, the average person. You know, I'm not saying that's like every single person doing that, but like, it's like those insane TikTok people that are like, the audacity of you to just try and get easy money. It's always the extremes. And it's the extremes that get seen. It's only ever the extremes that get seen. Because the sane people keep to themselves. They're just like, that's stupid. And then they keep to themselves. And then the minority is viewed as the majority because they're constantly bitching and whining and screaming. But that's not the majority. It's just what you hear all the time. And that's how they win. That's exactly their strategy. Because I'm sure the majority of people aren't batshit crazy. Like, I'm sure most people are respectable people. But you're not going to hear from them because they're not going to be outside screaming. Yes, let's take off this topic. Is anyone going to get Mario Party Jamboree? I think it looks fun, and I look forward to it. Are you calling me slow? You calling me slow? That's rude. That's rude. Sonic games do move off really fast, and then I get confused, and then I get anxious. Yeah, it is. There's too much movement. I'm sure if I played it for a period of time, I'd probably like adjust to the speed, but I'm gonna draw a little hat, a little dentist hat. The perspective is the issue in 2D speed platformers. A 20-person Mario Party? What are you talking about? We got everybody right here. I can play speedy games. Cult of the Lamb's pretty chaotic. It's not like fast, but it's chaotic. You know? It's like a bullet hell. Bullet hells are pretty chaotic. Ooh, I forgot Lollipop Chainsaw. I saw the trailer recently, and I was like, ooh, I never played the original, but I want to try the remake. I wish to try it. That was one of my first Let's Plays that I ever saw. By the Rad Brad. Does the Rad Brad still make stuff? Oh yeah, Honey Pop is fast as fuck. You're right. You're exactly right. The Rad... I still want to replay the first one. Rad Brad. Do you still make stuff? Oh yeah, he still makes stuff. Posted something 5 days ago. I guess he only posts like once a week now. Or he just plays full games in like one go. Tetris Field? Is that like the Tetris 99 online thing? Okay, play Hunter Pop. Hunter Pop. And Flipwitch. About Flipwitch. Flipwitch? Flip Switch? What was it called? Like, why is everything so big? Why are my things all messed up? Aw, I changed my resolution. All my resolutions different. That's annoying. What is it? Flipwitch. Forbidden Sex Hex. Looks like we can make a Nim Timuri. Yes, I could. Alright, I'm gonna draw the nurse lady person, and she's gonna have no boobs out of revenge. Revenge! No boobs for you. She has her thingy, and then I say a thingy. Yes, the 3 things to live by. Revenge, spite, and annoyance. I'll take her, yeah. Alright, and then we have this hand, and then this other hand. Here's your sketch, it's fine. Dentists aren't doctors. Just mad disrespect for this. You'll see why. You'll see why soon. Boopy doopy doo, boopy doo, her little hat, her little hat. And then she says a thing. And then there's another thing. Am I drawing too big? Oh no, I got plenty of room. Plenty of room. And then we got this hand. Boop, boop. And then this. It'll make sense. It'll make sense in a second. It'll make sense in a second. And then this. Vengeful. You'll see why. You'll see why. And you'll be like, oh yeah, that bitch deserved it. No boobs. Here we go. Here it is. I might just copy and paste this because I don't feel like drawing all of this over. But I'll make the edits. Copy. The beauty of the beauty of digital art. Saving some time. Saving some time. Saving some time. Da, 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 da. Technology. You should only do it after you know how to do it without doing it. If that makes sense. I'll fix it in a minute. I'll fix it in a minute. And then we gotta erase my whole head. I think I've only ever had anesthesia once in my life. And that was when I got my wisdom teeth taken out. And they lied to me about the cost. Like, yeah, it's gonna cost only like this much. Double digits. And then after the surgery, they told me $777. And my dad said, fuck you. And we walked out and didn't pay them. And that's how I had my wisdom teeth taken out. Oh yeah, me and my friends make that reference all the time. We have technology. I mean, I was put out. Like, I was out. I wasn't, like, awake at all. Gotta erase this bit. And this bit. Don't need that. Thingy. Oops. The little suction thing and getting knocked out. I think when I came out of anesthesia, I was barking about how I was gonna fight the Kraken with twin spoons and yell, "Witness me," like I was straight out of Mad Max. The funny part was some dude in the opposing recovery room yelled, "Witnessed." At least you care, doctor. If the doctor wanted to knock me out, all they have to do is show how much I owe the IRS. Well, this bitch slapped the shit out of me at the dentist office. I think I was also given anesthesia when I had to get my tonsils removed. I don't really remember. I might have to get my tonsils removed. I am constantly getting stones. Good. Consent is always good. When I woke up from, like, my wisdom teeth, I remember I woke up in my bed at home, and then I just remembered, like, what is this in my mouth? And I ripped out the cotton, and then I woke up and there was blood all over my pillow. I see. But yeah, she smacked me, and then the worst part of it was afterward. Make that a little bit wider, and then we'll merge these two layers. Merge selected, and then I'll draw me. No, not right. A little more oval. I don't think you're supposed to eat solids. I don't know if I would want to be limp. I think I would prefer to have control of my body, but like restrained. The mightiest weapons of the kitchen drawer, I don't think, are spoons. Did you feel guilty about something? Or maybe you had a weird dream that you don't really remember. I know. I prefer bondage over being, like, sedated. Like, I want to feel the resistance. They gave you a plushie? I've never gotten a plushie after a doctor's visit. And then I say something. And then she says something rude. The Kraken you managed to defeat. The suitcase? No. No suitcases. This is too much. Alright, just scoot you over just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. I do not like some. I don't think I would like that. I remember there's a news story that this woman basically murdered her boyfriend by locking him in a suitcase. I think she's on trial right now. Yeah. And the worst part is that I think they were playing hide and seek and he got into the suitcase willingly. Like they were playing a game and then she locked him in there and then just went to bed. Cause like, you know, she's not gonna be able to just push him into a suitcase. Like, I know sometimes, like, a small space is comforting to some people. But, like, a completely sealed space seems uncomfortable. There was a man who had an alligator held captive. And he was repeatedly doing stuff to the alligator out of revenge. He got caught because someone heard him talking dirty to it. And I am not kidding. Hello, Brendan. Thank you for always stopping by. Yep, she did film him. That is some messed up stuff people be doing. And then the nurse lady. Didn't want to admit to her mistake of slapping me and then blamed it on me. I just came back from convention. Why do you keep getting stuff after, like, doctor's visits? I don't get nothing. 2 plus more, as most dentists say. And then, since I have stuff in my mouth, all I can do is gurgle. No, I think it was, have you been flossing? So, yeah, they're like, yeah, right, wow. You don't say. Okay, I'm gonna scoot this panel down a little bit. Give it some space. Give it some breathing room from the other panel. You know, give it some breathing room. Now that I know I have space, let's space these out. And then again to space this out. It's like it's following me. Giving space. I'm sorry. I'll floss more. And you know what she said to me after she slapped me? You know what she said to me after she backhanded me? It's because of your stupid how do you spell latex? Latex allergy. Because she had to use different gloves. She didn't even apologize. She didn't even apologize. That bitch. Alright, boop. We got a panel going. She did not. She's like, that's what you get for having allergies. I'm like, but I didn't choose this life. And she's like, it's still your fault. He's like, how dare you? How dare you? How could she do this to me? How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. Got nowhere to run. I mean, if I was a doctor and I suddenly realized, oh shit, my patient has a latex allergy, I'd have to act quick to make sure the patient didn't come in contact with saliva. No, like, she was wearing non-latex gloves. That was the issue. And she's like, oh, because I'm wearing non-latex gloves, they got stuck on my hands and I couldn't get it off, and then I smacked you by accident. And she's like, and I'm just like, okay, are you gonna apologize for hitting me? Like, bruh. You smack someone, you apologize. Unless you meant it. And maybe she meant it. I remember when handling parts for medical devices, we had lots of problems avoiding slapping each other while wearing the latex. I mean, like, I get it, but like, don't blame me for you slapping me. I wasn't drugged. This was just a regular cleaning. I told the reception lady that, like, hey, she slapped me. And she's like, what? I'm like, she was taking off her glove and she slapped me. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, and she didn't even apologize. So rude. Go around slapping people and blaming them. That's some abusive shit. It's like, you made me do this. It's like, no, you chose to do this. And now you get no booba. You would think. Like, even though it was an accident. Like, it was 100% an accident. But, like, apologize. That's all you had to do was apologize. Now we're all saying it was on purpose. That's what I give for not flossing. I floss sometimes. It's gonna be concave. Negative booba. Negative booba. I sentence you. I shall take away your booba. Actually, no. It would be probably. Reminds me of how some dudes literally have to get BBL injections because of the fact they legit have no ass and can easily fracture their tailbone. Need that BBL drizzy. Oh wait, Wrong line, wrong line. No, that's too long. That's too long. I thought I heard someone mowing their lawn. I'm like, dude, it's like 8:30. Who's mowing their lawn at 8:30? But I guess I misheard. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. But like, I mean, it hasn't really been. It's been like bright as heck outside at 8 p.m. And like, it's supposed to be dark right now. Why is it still daytime? It's confusing me. I am the confused. Apparently the moon was like really big yesterday, my roommate was telling me. So what are you talking about? I normally mow my lawn at 8 p.m. Oh. The more you know. I don't know. Where I come from, the sun never chills. And it's been raining a lot. It's been raining a heck of a lot. And it's like, bruh. Please. Rain sucks. I do not care for winter, even though I was born in winter, molded by it. I hate feeling cold. It hurts my body. It hurts my body bad. All the shivering. I saw a trailer today. I think it was an Eddie Murphy movie. I think it was like a Beverly Hills Cop continuation or something, or like in that field. Because I know he recently had done Coming to America Part 2. So it's like, I don't know if he's just like doing sequels of movies that he was in the past to try and regain some relevancy. Coming to America 2 wasn't bad though. I liked it. I think the last movie I saw in theaters was Boy Kills World with Bill Skarsgård. And I liked it. I want to see The Crow. Take what you want from me, take what you need from me, take what you want and go. I know my dad wants to see Planet of the Apes, or Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, but I don't know when we'll see that. I haven't seen a movie with my dad in a while. I think the last movie I saw with my dad was Spider-Man Far From Home? I can't remember. I didn't even see the first Spider-Man. I'm like, yeah, we can go see it. He's like, we haven't seen the first one. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I was like, I don't really care about the Marvel movies anymore. And I don't particularly like Tom Holland. Like, I respect the agility, but eh. Alright. And then we put the hair. Put some hair. I don't remember if this was even what her hair looked like. I haven't, you only go to the dentist every so often. And they always try to make me come every 3 months. And I'm like, my insurance only covers two visits. And then they don't even code it as a normal visit, so I have to pay. And I have to pay like $100. They're like, yeah, we're doing deep cleanings. It's not a normal visit. And it's like, well, I can't afford to be coming here every 3 months for you to do all this shit. And it's like, well, you gotta. And I'm like, well, no. I was like, well, then you have to sign a refusal. And it's like, are you listening? Like, if I can't pay it, I can't pay it. That being said, good luck on the comic. I gotta go. Dinner's gotta get made. Well, I hope you eat something really yummy. If I hear a movie is politically motivated, I make a point not even pirate it. I've never watched. I haven't seen any Marvel movies since like Iron Man 2. I don't remember if I saw 3 or not. But it's just like, it just like, I don't know, they weren't really doing anything different with them. And now everything is just so, like, I'm all for, like, women empowerment and all that shit. But like, don't shove it down my throat. It's just like, like, don't, like, some of us like seeing stories about, princesses being saved and whatnot. It doesn't always have to be, yeah, I'm a strong, independent lady, and I don't need a man to save me, and I'm like, that's not every woman's prerogative. Like, yeah, I don't like being talked down to. Like, I get really annoyed when IT department talks down to me like I don't know anything about computers, which I do, but they assume. And it's like, my job is literally dealing with coding, so I know something about computers and troubleshooting, because I'm constantly troubleshooting my computer at home. Like, don't talk down to me. Because, like, it always feels shoehorned in. It doesn't feel natural, is what I'm trying to say. Like, with the live-action Aladdin, they, like, shoehorned this whole, like, thing with Jasmine's character, which was, like, it was present in the animated version. Like, she was a headstrong person and whatnot. But, like, the live-action just made it seem so preachy. And it just felt clunky. Like, it was just added in for the sake of it. And like I said, I'm all for empowerments and stuff. But when it's done properly. And I will always use the example of Aliens and Ripley, because she was written as a person and not a woman. True. Because, like, the overall story, like, there's always, like, subplots and whatnot. But, like, I don't know. It just felt like it just didn't feel natural with the rest of what was going on. And it might be because of, like, you have, like, the expectations from, like, the animated version. And it's like, well, this is how Jasmine was there, so this is probably how she's gonna be here. You know? So, like, it's probably a mixture of things. And maybe it made sense to some people. But to me, it was just like a little bit annoying. Because now it's just every Disney film is like, yeah, many shit. And it's like, you're not helping. The Archive anime has a scene where she blackmails the protagonist to suck on her toes and is surprised when he actually does it. I mean, we're not talking about marketable. We're talking about, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess realistic. Well, now her other hand looks tiny. Why is it so hard to draw a glove being taken off of a hand? Because, like, that's the issue, is that people keep writing around one specific character trait. And I'm pretty sure we've had this discussion before, where it's like, you write a woman character with the fact that she's a woman in mind, and then you write a gay character with the fact that they're gay in mind, and then everything revolves around that. And that's bad writing. Plain and simple. That's not how you write a story. The thumb bigger, I guess, because her other hand looks a bit bigger. Pretty good hand. Oops. Yes. You guys always put me here. You guys always put me here. Anyway, moral of the story is just accept comedy. Just accept comedy. And stop being offended. Not everything's an agenda. Yes, be good people, as Dead Meat says. Drawing. Oof, it's my neck. No. Follow the line. Follow the line. Close enough. Fix it. And then the hip. Eyelashes. And then the hip. 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 focusing so hard I'm not closing my mouth. Yay, cult of positivity. And only some violence. Only some. That one looks small. Yep. Damn it. Slow. Good enough. I'll accept it. I'm trying to be here all day. The tube in my mouth for suckage. And then my teeth, my beautiful teeth. I'm not looking forward to my next dentist appointment because I'm pretty sure I have a cavity. And it's like, can I please stop having so many expenses right now? Please. Thank you. Yep. Close enough. I just want... Oop, my hand slipped. I just wanna live. No, that looks weird. Rotate canvas, rotate. Are the teeth an extremely complicated beak? It could be teeth, you know. Keeping it simple. I have a complex anatomy, okay? Demon eyes. You're staring at your anatomy. Drawing, but I'm sleepy. But I gotta draw, but I'm sleepy. Gotta make the comics cause I promised myself that I would be more consistent. But I'm sleepy. I wanna go be me. So the answer is yes. Yes. Butters is interested in something. She tippy tapping all over the house. Tippy tapping. Wop. Wop. That looks weird. I don't feel like fixing it. I want to show you guys my avatar so badly. I want to get the debut over with, but I want it to go nicely. I work so hard. And to give up now would be a disservice to myself and all of you. There's gonna be a nice video of lore, a whole animation. The lore part probably won't be all that animated, but there will be an animation. Of what? I don't know. I'm not telling. Of stuff and things. Demon eyes. It's very thin. Butters, is that your toy you've brought me?
Yes. Play with me, Mother. You were gone all weekend, and now I wish to play.
I am busy, Butters.
But I wish to play now.
I wonder if my roommate thinks I'm weird, because I'll talk for Butters sometimes. I mean, they answer back, so I don't know. Just have a whole conversation with my dog. On the tubes. The tubes. Butters, don't be poking stuff. Stop poking things. Does your Roomba have a name? Did I post the thing in the Discord? Did I? I can't remember. The memes. If it would answer me back after 1 year, I'll be so. Oh yeah, I did. The Roomba. Oh no, that wasn't me. I stole it and posted it somewhere else. I miss Daisy. It was like the meme that someone posted. It's like, can we have a maid? It's like, no, we have a maid at home. It's just a Roomba with a maid hat. There was like a YouTuber, I forget his name, but he does like a lot of weird like robotic stuff. And he had reprogrammed the Roomba to talk every time it bumped into something. And I don't know if it was Lily Pichu that did the voices. And he was like, yeah, just say some cute stuff. And she's like, no, I want to curse. And like every time it would bump into a wall, it would be like, fuck! Yes, it was him. He also made a robot dog pee beer into a cup. I wish I was that smart. But alas, I am not. I'm spending way too much time on this first panel. What are you eating? Just tearing up a toy. Tearing it up. Then I gotta redraw it for the other panel. This perspective doesn't even look right, but I am gonna sit here and figure it out, because then we'll be here for days. For days! And I ain't got that kind of time. You guys ain't got that kind of time. We have other things to do. Speaking of other things to do, what should we play on Friday? What should we play? We have so many options now. What should we play? Gladiator, Hercules. Come closer, come closer, and I just can't pull myself away. I just can't stop. Hide that hand, because I ain't drawing it. The less hands I gotta draw, the better. Alright, and now we draw the belly bed. It would take eons. That is a thick line. Better. Alright, put that there. On the other side. Good enough. Good enough. My world to lift you up and my life too bad. You're good, but it's so smooth. This life ain't good enough. My world to lift you up. Hip and then hip. No. And then hip. Lines. Why am I spending so much time on this panel? It's too much time. because I am anxious about the angle and it looking like the angle that I'm intending. Alright, just gonna draw the rest of you, I guess. Boop. And then a chair. Shoop. Boop. Good enough. Boop. Make sure I didn't forget any pieces. Beautiful, gorgeous. Put a little, clean up these lines a little bit. Clean up these lines. I overshoot my lines. Just by a smidgen. Erase. Nice. Panel number 2. I like them to be a little bit funky in shape. Just a little bit. It's more fun. Scooch a little bit more. A little bit more. Not too much. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Butters, please don't scream out. Butters, stop. She's screaming the song over people outside. I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up. Butters. You're gonna make me get up. You're gonna make me get up. And I'm gonna be upset. BRB. Dog acquired. Dog acquired.
Maybe she eats some snacks. Maybe that'll wake me up.
This face doesn't look angry enough. I don't like this face. Better face. I need a reference. Reference. I like this face. I'm gonna use this face. Clear this layer. We're gonna re-sketch the whole thing. Not the whole thing. Just. That's the wrong tool. Pencil. And then it looks like about this. You know, you want to look a bit up so that she can look down on you. Why don't you look down? Look down. With your no boob having ass. Because I have dictated you no longer get to have booba. Whoop. That little hat. Shoop. Little nurse hat. She got the angry eyes. Try that again. Good enough. Don't throw a tantrum over there. Not my fault you can't keep your mouth closed outside. It's late. People are trying to sleep. You over here screaming at nothing? You ain't protecting this house for nothing. Your screaming ain't doing nothing. Referrals. Looking down. Actually disappointed because she is. Not an exact copy, but a reference. Then the shoulders. And then the little hands. Still trying to pull the gloves off. Stop being grumpy over there. She doesn't deserve your hellos. She's being bad. What's your hair look like? And now, I am more satisfied with the drawing. It's always good to have a reference. Nose feels weird. It hurts.
Drawing eyeballs. Drawing eyeballs. Na na na. Na na na. Drawing. Nope, that doesn't match. A little bit more. That matches a little bit better. Nope. No, that looks weird. Why does it look weird? How big is it? How big is it? Okay. Beautiful, gorgeous human. That looks weird. Yep, definitely got a cavity. Just ate a piece of candy and my teeth hurt. Yay. Money.
Everything always happens all at once. It is Murphy's Law. I should give you a pimple as part of my revenge. A big old pimple. Nope. Nope. Scooch. I approve of this level of playfulness. This is what you get. This is what you get for hitting me. He's gonna look like the fucking Boyle from Fairly Odd Parents that like tells him to do evil. Take over the world, Barry. That's a fat finger. His head. Sleeve. It looks weird. Why is this so difficult?
Because you're not looking at a reference, Cassandra.
I don't feel like looking up a reference.
Good enough. Add a little bit of line weight so it doesn't look so flat. A little bit of weight. It's always good to have a little bit of weight. Depending on what you're talking about.
I don't know if a JoJo pose would be helpful here.
JoJo, pose, pose.
That's a whole song.
Great. Add some weight to the hat. Give some depth. Just a little bit of depth. Mess that up a little bit.
I mean, in real life, I probably could. At least one pose. Pretty flexible. Not gonna lie. Pretty flexible. Point proven. Debate over. Find simplest JoJo pose. See, guys? totally do it.
Little baby.
Checkmate Venus.
Oh yes, they'll never see it coming.
Alright, I'll look up a fucking reference. See if I can find the angle I need. None of these are doing it. None are in the angle I need. They're in the opposite direction. Curse you. Let's try different keywords. They either show it at the wrong angle or too far into the process. You know what I'm saying? Unless they just do a different angle. Alright, this is as close as we're gonna get. So we're gonna use this one. Right? Like, I just need one thing, and you can't give me the one thing. Butters, you're not allowed back outside. I heard that dog barking out there. You're not allowed out there, because then you're just gonna bark at the dog. And I ain't about it. I ain't gonna be that neighbor with the loudest fuck dog. I don't know if this works. It's the wrong hand. It's the wrong hand. Darn it. Alright, just use the fold as the reference. We don't need the whole thing. Just the fold. I don't want to back up my pictures. I don't even got any pictures on my computer. Alright, just look at the folds. The folds is what we're after. Not the whole thing. Alright. Excuse me.
booping me. I'm not letting you out. You're not getting let out. You ruined it. You ruined it for yourself. I'm sorry. You have to realize there's consequences to your actions. When will you learn? Never. I will never learn. I'm a wild spirit. That's as good as we're gonna get. There we got a thumb. And then we got a pinky. Everything in between. Everything in between. Nom, 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 nom. Butters is mad at me now. She's like, how dare you don't let me outside? What am I drawing right now? This is how it's supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know. Butters, where's she rank? At the bottom. At the bottom of the totem pole. Always misbehaving. Always getting demoted. It's going. We're on panel number 4 or 3? Is this 3? Panel number 3. Trying to draw a glove, and it's not going great. Thanks for asking. Let's see if we can figure this out. Gloved hand, pulling on another gloved hand. It's like sexy between master hand and crazy hand. Funny enough, I like chocolate, but I don't like chocolate milk or chocolate ice cream for some reason. Alright. Oop. Now that hand looks tiny. That hand looks very tiny. It looks tiny. That looks awkward. That looks weird. How wide is this wrist? It's like here. Unless I try to make the other hand look smaller. Shrink the wrist a little bit. You know? That's weird. Probably the first Tobey Maguire one. Yep. Tobey Maguire will always be my Spider-Man, even though the actor is kind of an asshole. Is that exactly the same size as before? Fuck. I think I need to make the other hand bigger. It's just not the right size. You know? I heard he's not particularly nice. But I mean, I don't know if it's like mostly to paparazzi or just in general. Well, that's what I heard. Let's Google it. Is Tobey Maguire mean? He has a reputation of being a demanding actor, and he's difficult to work with. Some sources saying that he's a bit short-tempered. I think I've only ever seen him be mean to like paparazzi though. Still Venom. Venom. Alright, let's scale this up a little bit. That matches the other hand. Yeah, that's what people be saying, Bully Maguire. I don't know what he be doing. Because like I know there were paparazzi that blocked him in an intersection. Like he was in the middle of he was going through a light and like they all ran up to his car and he's stuck in the middle of an intersection. Or something like that. I think that's what happened. I might be misremembering, but it was something like that. And it's just like, bruh, that's dangerous. But like, he was approached in a car, like while driving. It's like, paparazzi are just little vultures, leeches. I don't even know why people are just like selling pictures of people without their consent. Doesn't really seem like it should be like legal. Well, like I mean, when you're in a public space, it's different.
But like, if you're going around taking pictures of people in their house, I'm pretty sure that's not legal. But like, bruh. That's why a lot of like actors and singers and stuff, when they get their picture taken, they'll pull up a middle finger because they can't publish the photo because there's something obscene in the photo. I have to fix this. But yeah, people be saying he's mean. Don't know why. Could have fooled me. He always seemed like a little, you know, just like a little nice man. He's a little tiny nice man. He's just a little guy. I guess not. You know what? Whatever. Have a fat arm. I haven't really played any of the Spider-Man games outside of like PS1 era. Kablam! I gotta move all this over. Gotta move it over. No! Why are you connected? Let go. Why are you connected? Why are you connected? Why are they linked together like that? You're gonna make me delete this whole fucking thing. Ugh. Them games be very expensive. Very expensive. I've been watching random episodes of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. It really is a show I have fun watching. I love the anime's art style over previous later iterations. Like, I'm sure it's a good show. Maybe. I don't know. I've never watched. I haven't watched those kinds of cartoons in a while. It's always just been like anime. I just watched like the entire first 2 seasons of Rugrats recently. Because why not? Sometimes you just want something familiar while you're working. And it's funny. Or not funny, I guess. It's just like interesting. Like the progression between like the first and second season. And like they still haven't like formulated all their ideas yet. All the way. Because like Tommy had like a red shirt in the first episode. And he spoke like 1 to 2 words at a time. Mostly. Like he wasn't like super articulate like he is now. And then sometimes he would just be wearing something different. It's too bad too, because someone put story cutscenes on YouTube like every game ever, Sakurai won't give us story mode Super Smash Bros. Anymore. I mean, like, especially if you're gonna, like, do it ahead of the game release or, like, right after a game's release, it's like, bruh, like, someone worked hard on, like, you know, putting that together, and then, like, you go and spoil it for literally everybody. I haven't watched Jimmy Neutron in a long time. I only watched the first 2 seasons of Rugrats because they were on Netflix. They don't have anything past that. We had to get Paramount Plus, and I'm trying to cut costs right now because I'm gonna have to start paying more for my car insurance and possibly car payments, but I haven't decided yet. Yeah, pimple. Big old pimple on your face. I remember about Jimmy Neutron is that Carl would not stop simping for Jimmy's mom. I mean, I don't personally pay for any streaming services. I was on my parents' Netflix, but now my dad's retiring, so he's trying to cut costs too. So he's like, "Yep, no more Netflix." And I'm like, "But." So now I only have Prime because I'm on someone else's account, and my friend has a Plex that he just has like a bunch of shows on there, and I watch my shows through there mostly. But you know, if I have access to something, I'll use the service, but I ain't paying for it. Oh yeah, Prime so far has had like most of the shows that I've liked. Like, I like Invincible, and I like the Fallout show. And like, I've tried a few shows on like Netflix, but like, they never really stick the landing for me. Like, I tried Parasite Grey, the live action Parasite show, which has nothing to do with like the anime, which is the smart way to go. Just make your own story in the realm of things. And like, it was interesting, but I only watched 1 episode, and I always try to give things 2 episodes before I make a judgment. So, no full judgment here, but interesting direction that they decided to go with it. It's interesting that it's being done by like a Korean studio. Not Japanese. Should the eye be on top of the hair? Yeah, it's gonna make it look not like what I want. So the eye on top of the hair. I mean, a lot of the live actions are bad. I gave it a chance because like it seemed interesting since it was separate from like the anime, so I gave it a chance. The only live action anime adaptation that I've liked is Erased. Erased was pretty decent because like it's not a whole lot of fantastical stuff, so it works as a live action scenario. because it's more of like a mystery thing, like detective-y. So it's not like, you know, weird CGI parasitic things, or like, you know, it doesn't feel goofy. Like it was good. It's on Netflix, Erased. That's probably the only live action thing I would recommend. I think I watched one episode of One Piece, the live action. I haven't had a chance to watch more. It wasn't too bad. And like the differences make sense because it's just condensing. It's not so much like, you know, trying to be different. It's just condensing the story a bit. Yeah, I understand. They made a live action Kakegurui. That shit was so cringe, the music was bad, and they always look at you and scream through the screen. I remember I didn't even finish that episode of Kakegurui live action. I watched like half of it, and I was like, this is dumb. Because like they started, like, you know, like they did like a song opening, you know, like an anime would. And it looked like a really bad music video of like a J-pop group. And it was just like, no. I've seen the live action Sanji actor. He's not really my type. I'm sure he's a nice person. But I haven't seen him in the show yet. But I've seen the actor. Alright. Flat as a board. Is the hand gonna come out the panel a little bit? Maybe. That might be interesting. Everyone knows that when live action tries to do anime physics, it's bad. When fans do it, we let it slide, but studios should know better. I remember there was like a K-drama, like Good Morning Call, that was on Netflix. And like, it was just funny seeing like, you know, someone bloom and then like the gray tone get turned on them and like the little blue lines. And it's like, okay, that's kind of cute. But like when you're trying to do like fight scene type stuff, it's like, but like, you know, cute little blue line stuff like that, that's fine. It's cute. Butters, why are you huffing and puffing? It's your fault you can't go out there. You played yourself. Alright. How am I gonna do this? There's a lot of perspective in this comic. I chose a very difficult comic to do when I'm half asleep. Many people forget there was a live-action Sonic before the first Sonic movie trailer. People gave it shit because it looked too real. But when Ugly Sonic came, people... What are you talking about? I think people were upset because of the teeth. We discover what exotic glasses they were huffing to try. You're gonna make me Google stuff and it's gonna be weird. You make Google weird stuff. It's a fan film? I'm just glad they gave him 2 eyes. Because I don't know how they were gonna figure out the bi-cyclops thing. They could have given him a little more neck. He's like... neck. But that's because, you know, people keep... They always give these projects to people that have never touched the game ever. And it shows. It's only fraud if you get caught. Alright, how does that look? Does that look perspective-y? Or does that just look like complete ass? I'm always so critical of myself. I'll be here forever. That's true, they give game movie projects to people who never played it. Cough, action. Cause like, I read an interview that like the main girl in the Fallout show asked like, do I need to play this game before being in this show? And the director was like, no. And basically was trying to encourage her not to play the game. But she's like, nah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play it. Yo, the girl in that show has some big ass eyes. Like, I was low-key like, did they put like a filter on her? Because her eyes are huge. Like, they're not natural. She played it anyway, though. Mad respect. She said, fuck you, I'm gonna play it. I thought the show was good. There were some weird bits to it, but I thought it was good. Overall. Thank you. Because, like, I don't get it. Like, they always do bad when it comes to, like, adaptations. Because they take way too many liberties. It's like, yeah, but I want this to be my vision of this thing that I know nothing about. It's like, you know, if it was someone like, Ryan Reynolds was very passionate about the whole, like, adapting Deadpool live action. So it works. Like, I'm sure he's taken liberties and stuff, but it works because, like, he's actually, like, a fan. But, like, they give, like, Assassin's Creed or, like, all these other movies to people, and it's like, you know nothing about the source material, so you can't manipulate something that you don't know anything about for it to make sense, because then you're just gonna make shit up that has nothing to do with the source material. Exactly. I feel like they give these movies to directors that, like, wanted to make, like, this other film, and they're like, oh, I'm stuck contractually to make this movie, so I'm gonna make it into, like, that film that I wanted to make, basically. And it's just like, please, just give it to people that actually like the source material. Or at least know what it is. And I've heard that the live action Legend of Zelda is going to be directed by the person that directed Planet of the Apes, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And I think he also did Maze Runner. So, apparently people are optimistic about it. Dragon Ball Evolution. Heck yeah, that was awful. He's like, what the fuck's Dragon Ball? Yeah, sure. Green guy, balls, high school. This will get the kids related. They'll feel relatable to this. Spiky hair? Oh yeah, we'll just spike it up a little bit. Detail matters. It's like in Fallout. The very first episode. Like, they treated it like you were starting a new game. Like, she introduces herself through her stats. And it's like, haha, that's cute. And, like, you see a lot of background stuff, too. I'm surprised they still make Dragon Ball stuff. How long has Dragon Ball been around? Since like the 80s? '89 was Dragon Ball Z. Oh, Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball manga. 85. 1985. But it was in Weekly Shonen Jump in 84, like December, so basically 85. The live action one with John Leguizamo. John Leguizamo. I think my character's head might be a little bit too big. I'm gonna shrink it a little bit. A little bit. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Scale that down. That feels better. Yeah, that feels better. And then I can shrink this a little bit. Here we go. Everything makes more sense now. And now to redraw the body that I just drew. I feel like games probably would work better being adapted into like miniseries versus like movies, like The Last of Us. Like The Last of Us was a good adaptation. I'm sure some people disagree with some stuff. Like, oh, this isn't accurate enough, or this and that and the other. But it's like, it was made with the creators, so like, you know, they were able to make it make sense. And people are always like upset about any little thing. But I thought it was good. My lips look a bit big. My lips are too big. I remember you saying you not being all into Mario. I recommend a terrific fan-made YouTube series called Mario Warfare. It combines Mario and Call of Duty. People are so creative. I think that's a bit bigger than her. Shoop. Rotate. Why are you complaining over there, Butters? She over there going, You uncomfortable laying on my pillow that I keep telling you not to lay on? She's like, get my pillow now. Interesting. Curvature. Shoop, shoop. Shoop, shoop. There we go. Ah, I forgot the T's. Shoop. And shoop. Shoop. Good enough, maybe? We'll say good enough. There. My world to lift you up, my life to better suit you. People beating me up. People beating me up so mean. People are so mean. I'm just trying to get my teeth cleaned. People are like, bark. What did I ever do to you? What did I ever do to you people? You right. You just try to mind your own business, and then someone just slaps you across the face, and then blames you for it. Depth. Give it depth. Too much depth. Too much depth. Here we go. Perfection. I'm getting sleepy. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Sleepy. I got one more panel. I still got a color, but I'm sleepy. I wanna go eat. Excuse me. I didn't mean to burp. I'm sorry. You can't just acquire sleep. You have to capture eeps. You must capture the eeps, and then consume them into your body, so that you may absorb their energies, consume their power. That's exactly what sleep is like. You gotta go and you gotta capture them. Gotta catch them all the eeps. You act like sleep just gets given to you. No, you must earn the eeps. That looks slightly awkward. Is it a little bit better, maybe? No, that's worse. Here. Damn it. That look weird. Good enough. Sometimes you have to eep. You have to eep hunt early in the evening. so that you have more time to capture more of them. Some people are more efficient when they're eep hunting, and they don't have to eep so early. Some of us are not that efficient. I wish they would let you choose which ads go on your fucking videos. I am not a fan of AI. It makes me uncomfortable. Especially with like... It's like 10:15 right now. I'll probably stop soon. But like, you know, I've seen like videos of like someone taking a picture of like an old meme, putting it through AI, and it makes like a whole video from it. And I'm like, that's terrifying. People are like, oh, that's so cool. Like, you don't realize the repercussions of letting people have this technology is or are. I was like, this could be used for great evils. I don't know. It always looks very uncanny to me too. So it's just like, yeah, it would be so unbelievably cool in basically any role besides the ones which it has been given. Because like, people are never gonna use it in a good way. They're just gonna use it to cut corners. And like, stuff is gonna be even less quality. Because, like, I don't know if you haven't noticed, since we were kids, the quality of products that are sold have become shittier and shittier. Phones break really easily. Computer parts aren't as good as they used to be. Services make you pay indefinitely for subpar things. Yeah, because, you know, if it lasts so long, you're not going to buy more. If, oh no, they're lasting too long. It was like, you're still on iPhone 11? Nah, we got to bog down your system so you go buy a new iPhone. Me, still on iPhone 11. And before that, I was on iPhone 8. And the only reason I have an 11 is so I can do the face rigging of my VTuber, because you need a 10 or higher, and they didn't have any 10s in the store, so I had to get an 11. You guys setting me off. You guys set me off on my philosophical rants. But yeah, I don't particularly like AI. It makes me uncomfortable. It ruins everything it touches. Like, I approve of it being used as a tool to make certain things easier. Like what they did in Spider-Man Spider-Verse, to use it for like effects in an animation that still required people to animate it. It's just for little extra tidbits. I don't support it being used to replace entire human beings like they're doing in the video game industry. And devs are being laid off left and right. Because they're like, oh, we'll just have the computer do it. I think the present AI videos are funny, like when they play Minecraft or other video games. I can appreciate like the humor and stuff, but it's just like, this is not gonna be good for society as a whole in the long run. People obviously did not watch Terminator, and it shows. Because, like, I feel like people are going to become dumber and dumber. Because, like, now people use it to do their homework. People use it to do stuff for them, to think for them. And, like, my coworker is so into, like, AI crap. She's like, yeah, I just put this into ChatGPT, and then it writes this for me. And then I just, edit it a little bit. So, like, so you're not going to use your brain at all? You're just going to let this machine tell you what to write, what to think, and what to do, and what to do this and that and the other? It's gonna make your brain, like, it's gonna rot it from the inside because you're not gonna use it, you're not gonna exercise it. And our society is gonna slowly become dumber and dumber. Kids can't even read. Like last night I watched AI Voices of 2012 Ninja Turtles playing Fortnite. Like, I get using, like, ChatGPT to, like, not formulate an idea, but to help you develop it a bit. But, like, not to construct the whole idea for you. Actually, those are getting laid off because they build up $2 billion budgets for woke trash games. That's unsurprisingly. I mean, there's been like people on Threads and Twitter and stuff saying that they've been laid off because their jobs have been taken over by automated robots. And that might be, like, I don't know what job they had specifically. It could be for concept art. It could be for a number of things. Maybe scheduling? I don't know. The fact of the matter is, they're creating less jobs. This sucks, you spend years of your life and money to be able to be in an industry, and then, like, you're like, yeah, we're just gonna let this thing do it. Goodbye. PulseCoder will let ChatGPT write some code, but it's not really like writing it. It'll like assist in like, it like tries to guess and will like finish stuff that you're writing for you. And he uses it. Which is like, I guess, okay, because like you're streamlining something, just speeding up a process a bit, but like, I should not be, like, we should not get to the point where I can just type in, like, make me this with this, this, and this, and then out pops, like, a whole entire video game. It's like, that's not okay. Maybe you can tell it to, like, oh, make me a base of this. And that would be acceptable. But, like, a small snippet of something, not a whole entire thing. A post-scarcity economy would be glorious, but AI isn't there, and all it does is remove the human element at the expense of quality. It does. Everything is going to become crappy junk. And it's going to still be expensive crappy junk. It's like, here's your crappy junk, consume it. I'm like, but this is junk. It's like, yeah, but you're going to pay premium prices for it. Like, Chili's level prices for shitty food. it's sad. It's like, you know, people always say like, oh, art isn't a real job. You can't use art as a job. And like, well, we were, until you decided that, you know, you didn't want to pay the people to do art and you just want to let the robots do it. It could have been a valid job for people. But no. Hello. Just ranting. Drawing some stuff. I'm hungry, even though I ate dinner. Every time I eat like rice with egg, I get hungry later. They're such an easy thing to make, you know? You gotta do all that much effort. And I'm like, no, it's not enough food. We need more food. And I'm like, no, you don't. I was like, you only feed me like once a day. Give me more food. The voice actress for Daphne from Scooby-Doo paid hundreds for someone to draw something. Turns out she paid for the art. And that's another thing. Like, some people will just like be like, oh yeah, commission me and I'll do this for you, and then they'll just put it in a machine and spit it back out and have people pay for that. And it's like, people always find shortcuts for everything, and it's frustrating because it ruins it for everyone else, because everyone wants to take the easy way, which, you know, if it's presented to you, yeah, I would definitely take the easy way of certain things. I wish I could win the lotto. I mean, granted, I would have to actually play to win it, but you know, I wish money would just fall into my lap. But that's not how it works. And it's gross to scam people. Maybe I should blur that hand. And put some motion onto it. If you could create a manga, what genre would it be? I have a few ideas. I have a horror mystery idea, I have a sci-fi one, and a fantasy one. Butter, stop huffing and puffing over there. very good at motion lines. I'll do that later. I forgot that's gonna be a thing. I don't know how I feel about it, or if I'm interested in it. File. Save as. Clip Studio format. I couldn't find it. Save. Replace. We did it. I gotta remember to draw tiempo. Are you gonna be connected? Are you gonna be connected? I don't know why sometimes it's connected to the other panels and sometimes it's not. I'm sure it looks good. Yay. I don't think I can finish another panel right now. So eepy. So eepy. I think it might be time to go on an eep hunt. I did my best. Normally I would finish it. I'm so tired, and then I kept going on rants. Thank you. I hope to capture many, or at least enough. I can only hope for enough. Alright, good night everybody. I hope you had nice, lovely weekends, and I will see you. Wait, we never decided what we're playing on Friday. What are we playing? That's all we can ask for. We didn't decide what we're playing. I guess I'll make a poll. I don't have Smash Bros. I'll put up a poll. Alright everybody. Good night. Good night. Good night.